Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Let's get a round of applause for the Baldur's Gate 3 devs. Oh, man. This is the pinnacle of gaming, folks, and you guys can't recognize that. So sad. So many doomers in here. They can't handle the success of Baldur's Gate 3. They want to gatekeep this franchise. Well, the numbers don't lie. 97 on Metacritic. Ain't no game gonna beat that. That I know and that I can tell you. Ain't no game gonna beat that, folks. So just get it through your skull now that Baldur's Gate 3 is a success. And if you dislike it, well, let me ask you this. How does it feel to be in the minority? You know? It must be so incredibly sad because we tried to tell you that the Crocs were starting to show with all of these other games and everyone said, no, Michael, you're wrong. So, you know, we put some time into this and, you know, there's several individuals in here that don't like this game. Too bad. Okay. You know, what do you want me to play? There's literally nothing else out there to play. I told you guys we were going to play the PS3 games up until the release of Baldur's Gate 3, more than likely. Here we are with Baldur's Gate 3. You guys are complaining, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 is trash, Baldur's Gate 3 is slop, Baldur's Gate 3 is worse. You know, it's just non-stop slop in here. So why don't you consume? And we're going to need you guys to hit that like button. I thought we had Baldur's Gate 3 bros in here, but obviously not. You know, you guys are just shilling Starfield like, well, you know, shilling vaporware. And yet you have a game in front of you that is Game of the Year, and you guys don't want to admit it. You guys see that IGN video? You guys see that IGN video? You guys see that IGN video? The devs are scared of the success of Baldur's Gate 3. They're mad because they can't handle it, you know. No microtransactions, no DRM, no always online. Very few game-breaking bugs. Your choices matter. Hold weight. Now, again, you're going to have contrarians come out and start nitpicking and dissecting like, oh, the choices don't actually matter. Well, I hate to break it to you, but when you fucking play Starfield, you're going to realize it's more of Fallout 4, and everyone apparently hated that game. So don't sit there and tell me that this game isn't good enough for your expectations when you're going to be playing Starfield in 1 month from now. Less than that. And the choices aren't going to matter.
Luis Hernandez super chatted $4.99.
That is what we're talking about. Luis Hernandez coming through, popping the cherry. And we also have a brand new member back in the fold. Nervous Energy coming back through. Well, you guys argue about Baldur's Gate 3. It's time to consume. THQ Showcase 2023 tomorrow. Alone in the Dark, Outlast 2. New South Park game. Really? Never heard about this. I think they're trolling. What time is this? THQ Nordic Showcase. New South Park game, really. You know, and it's funny, they say turn-based combat is trash, and these normies went out and bought that fucking South Park slop. There's something weird here. Okay, they praised Final Fantasy for 15 years straight. They praised South Park Stick of Truth and Up the Butthole, and those games have turn-based combat. I never played those games because of the turn-based combat. I don't play these games. I don't play turn-based combat games. I don't play Dungeons and fucking Dragons, bro. This shit's nerdy stuff. But I played it. I experienced some of it here, at least 4 or 5, 6 hours. And, you know, I mean, I'm compelled to play more, and I think that speaks a little bit to the quality of the game. But you got stupid contrarians in here like, oh, fuck this shit. I grew up with the Divinity Sin 2 and the Divinity Sin 3, and this shit fucking sucks. Then why does it have a 97? Jeez. THQ Nordic Showcase. I don't see this at all. Here it is. August 11th. They announced this 3 months ago, bro. Well, we might check that out. We'll see. Because there ain't going to be Starfield news. You know, biggest game of 25 years in the making, by the way, and they have nothing to show for. It's like, I don't understand how people in here defend it. And the thing is, they get mad. They're like, oh, Michael, how dare you talk shit about Todd Howard. And these are the same people that were telling me how much of a liar Todd Howard is, and how Fallout 76 was trash, and how Fallout 4 didn't, it's just, the hypocrisy in here is on a whole nother level, I'll tell you that. They just flip-flop what and now that I think Baldur's Gate 3 here has something going for it, they're fucking playing contrarian because they're down bad in their parents' basement. It's like, well, maybe you should buy this game, it'll occupy you. And then you got people that play NBA 2K and they start criticizing my gameplay. I'm like, buddy, you couldn't handle a game like this if you're playing NBA 2K. So just shut your fucking mouth. Like, oh, Michael's walking around with the character over encumbered. Okay. They don't want to help you because they haven't played the game, but they'll be first to point something out like, oh, fuck this shit, you're not doing it right. But I can't tell you how to do it right. I just know that you ain't doing it right. Yeah, at least I'm playing this game. Unlike you. These aren't my type of games. I gave it a chance, and, I saw that the choices matter, and, and now they're shilling Fallout New Vegas in here as if that's fucking bigger. No, this game had 17,000 different endings. That's what I was told from a YouTuber. So did that guy lie? The game apparently has 17,000 different endings. I don't know if that's true or not. But apparently Fallout New Vegas is more robust as an RPG than this game. Because apparently, this game doesn't have day and night cycle. Okay. Where are the Baldur's Gate 3 bros at? This is ridiculous. It's unbelievable, Max. I'll tell you what, it is unbelievable. I mean, these stupid idiots come in here, and they always leave comments after the stream, too. It's like you wake up and you start reading these dumbass comments, like 5 paragraphs, novels. But they couldn't be bothered to come in here during it's live. They don't watch it when it's live. They'll watch it after the fact, and it's like literally fake fan mentality. It's like, well, you can't be here when it's live, and you can't support when it's live. You can't hit the like button. You can't share it. You can't go above and beyond. That's just too much for you to ask. Too much for you to handle. But they'll be sure to fucking leave their little comment down below after the VOD, after the stream's over, as if it fucking matters, because it doesn't. So, whatever. If they want to sit around and play 2K and start criticizing fucking Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay, then, have at it. Because I heard she told me she, dumped you a long time ago and you're down bad, so you're projecting it on me.
It's over!
Well, it's a bunch of contrarians.
Luis Hernandez super chatted $4.99.
Holy shit.
Starfield, 25 years in the making and it's more like 25 in a coma.
25 years in the making, they have nothing to show for. Cyberpunk had more gameplay at this point. I'm not even joking. I think, Cyberpunk had more gameplay. Guys, we're not talking about the PS5 version. It's not on PS5. This has nothing to do with Starfield. I don't know why everyone just automatically... Oh, so that's what the Xbox fanboys are doing now. They're saying, well, Baldur's Gate 3 is only good because the Snowy fanboys are saying it's good because of Starfield. What? Like, there was a demo out for Baldur's Gate 3 for 3 years. It was an early access for 3 years. It just came out full access, full whole fucking game. Sad. It'll run on 20 frames on PS5? How? Is this a demanding game? Because I'm not noticing any dips. Is this a demanding game? Because I'm not noticing it. They're not listening. Max is right. They're not listening. That's nothing new. They've not been listening in here for 3 years. I've been doing this show for 3+ years, 3.5 years. 0 people listen. They didn't listen during Cyberpunk. I had a physical copy. They said it was 3D printed and that I was lying. And, oh, wait for the day 1 patch. You just fucking play games without the patches and then you say they're trash. Literally fake fans. They don't want to pat you on the back because they're afraid of being overshadowed. And it's like, well, I don't even know what that means, but it's some weird fucking psychological fucking thing where it's like, well, something happened in their childhood, and I think they're just projecting it on other people as an adult. I don't know. It's something very odd. Apparently, Baldur's Gate 3 is trash, yet it has a 97 on Metacritic. I don't know. That's extraordinarily high. You beat out Zelda, but I guess that's not enough. Well, they're saying it's woke too, and I don't know how this is woke. I mean, you have choice, freedom. How is this woke? This is woke, but Red Dead 2's not? Okay. This is woke, but Red Dead 2's not? Let's get a grip. This is woke, by the way, but Red Dead 2's not. Like, okay.
It's over!
Ryan Curtis super chatted $4.99. Yup. I got it when it first launched early access, and the polish and changes for the better is what happens when early access is done right.
Yep.
10/10.
Exactly. Yep. You know, they went to the player feedback and said, well, how do we make this into the dream game?
It's over!
And they spent the last 3 years doing it.
Death cited 666 super chatted $5. Imagine Xbox users blaming PlayStation user for the shortcoming of their console of choice. So sad, saddest it's ever been and always will be. People wrestling,
Yeah.
people wrestling.
So sad. They can't handle it. Is the screen legit? Yeah, why would I fake it? That's where it currently stands, so you don't have to agree with it. I'm just saying that's what it is on Metacritic. You can
It's
check for yourself.
over!
Dr. Hannibal Lecter
Oh,
super
here we go.
chatted €5. Thanks for the stream, you make me save a lot of money on Xanax. Bear, saxophone, bear, saxophone, bear, saxophone, bear, saxophone, kidding BTW, bear, saxophone.
Well, you know, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I mean, what's more boring? Tabletop gameplay or roaming around planets? Empty planets. You want me to play Mass Effect right now and roam around empty planets, or fucking No Man's Sky and run around empty planets? Ain't nobody want to see that shit. You know what I mean? I think you guys need to start thinking about Starfield in a way that's realistic, okay? Because that hype, whatever hype there is, apparently there's a lot of hype for it. I'm not saying it. But nonetheless, within the Bethesda Xbox community, I'm sure there is, and rightfully so. It is Todd Howard. It is a veteran studio, but you have to understand that when you're roaming around these planets, it's going to be a snooze fest. I hate to break it to you. Name one space game that isn't boring. You're roaming around these planets, there's nothing to do or see on them. Except collect fucking fossils and minerals and shit. It's going to get old real fast. And that's why I said, if the game only had 10 planets, and they honed in on that shit, all handcrafted, I think that might have been better. I think 1,000 plus planets is a little overkill. But we're going to have to see how big the 4 major cities are. Who cares about politics? Dude, GTA 4 is woke. I don't know why you don't think that's woke. Play it again. Listen to the dialogue. Everyone's fucking like super progressive. You know, they would have obviously voted Biden. They would have voted Hillary Clinton. Shit's woke as fuck. Like, Dan Houser's been woke for years. Like, Sadie's on the front cover of Red Dead 2. The game disc, anyway. That character's trash. Horrible voice. Just drags the whole story down. I skipped all that shit. It's garbage. We already knew Arthur was dying. Because they don't know how to tell another story. That's why they're now doing Bonnie and Clyde. And we know what happens to them at the end. So, shit was always woke. GTA 4 is woke. I ain't gonna lie. GTA 4 is woke. I mean, I remember playing that in 2008 and thinking, wow, this That's woke. I'm not going to explain it, but it is. You can't even land on the planet. It is a cutscene. Well, they say it doesn't matter. They say it doesn't matter. Who's this Victor cat? Never seen this guy before in my chat. Oh my gosh, I made his profile yesterday. So typical. Oh. Surprised. But you have to understand, Mafia 3 is woke. Because it's not a realistic depiction of the time frame. It's not. It's this half-assed, like fucking... I'm not going to get into it. Because that's what you want. I don't care. If you can't see it, if you can't do it right, then don't do it at all. It's that simple. You put your story in 1968, 1969. Okay, let's do the story within that time frame in a way that makes sense. They already had a disclaimer at the front saying it doesn't represent our views and blah, 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 blah. The game is woke. Okay, I'm done with it. You guys want to shill these games and then you want to sit there and say Baldur's Gate 3 is trash because you want to fucking get attention. Contrarianism, that's what it is. Well, I played Baldur's Gate 1, 2, 3, and Infinity Sin, and you know what? Those games were amazing. Day and night cycle, and they had this and they had that. And now that Baldur's Gate 3 has entered the mainstream market, I fucking hate this shit. I wanted to fucking gatekeep this fucking franchise for 45 years, and son of a bitch, it caught on and the mainstream market has entered Baldur's Gate. Unbelievable. This is what happened with the Dark Souls franchise. So some hardcore Dark Souls fans were pissed that Elden Ring got fucking popular. And they wanted to gatekeep the shit out of Elden Ring. Why? I don't understand. Why would you want to gatekeep a fucking game? Like, they're trying to do that with Starfield, too. Like, someone called in the other day and said, like, oh, we want this, we don't want Bethesda to market this. Let's gatekeep it to the hardcore gamers. You're telling me that you don't want Todd Howard's fucking magnum opus to be successful? Shut up. Holy shit. The game is trash, but you're here? Okay, buddy. Okay, but you praised Final Fantasy for fucking 25 years. The franchise has been fucking beloved for 25 years. It's always been turn-based combat until the last few ones. It's always been turn-based combat. Fucking South Park is turn-based combat, and you guys shilled the shit out of that. South Park Stick of Truth. South Park up your fucking asshole. You guys shilled that garbage, and that's from Obsidian. Turn-based combat. Now it's a problem because Baldur's Gate 3, for some reason.
Rights.
I'm done, dude.
RDR2 is very woke, but I still have over 2,300 hours in it cause I'm not a fake gamer. Like the stream.
Yeah, I mean, and Red Dead Redemption's coming out next week. There's more marketing for that than Starfield. Unbelievable. Where's the Baldur's Gate 3 bros? Help me defend this game. You know, they're mad that I'm enjoying it. And then they start bringing up skill. Oh, you don't even know what you're doing in the game. How can you enjoy something you don't understand? Because that's how the brain works. You don't have to fully understand how fucking things work to enjoy it. You know, there's plenty of people out there that go to the movies, they don't even understand what the fuck the storyline is, but they're enjoying the pixels on the screen, and that's all that fucking matters. So sit down and shut your mouth. I mean, I didn't even understand The Dark Knight, and I'll say that again and again and again because I'm telling you the reality of it. I don't even know what the plot of The Dark Knight is. I'm not even joking. It's random scenes cut together. when you really look at the movie, it's just kind of random scenes cut together, and you're supposed to figure this out. And it's like, well, there's no story that's being told here. Okay, Joker has hold over Gotham, and somehow Harvey Dent's like the fucking mayor of the city, and his face gets burned, and then the Joker, like, I don't know what the fucking story is, and then everyone hates Batman because he's a piece of shit. I don't fucking know. The movie's trash. You know what I mean? I mean, it's well acted and well made, but the story's trash. There's just no story. Dude, I watched that movie with Heath Ledger, and I ain't talking about Brokeback Mountain. I watched that one movie with Heath Ledger. It might have been Brokeback Mountain. Whew. Brokeback Mountain. Is that on 4K? Brokeback Mountain? Because that's an easy one to follow. Okay. You know, because they're ranchers, and you know they go up in the isolated mountains, or you know, and they get tired and they have to sleep, and they fall in love. I mean, that's what I remember from Brokeback Mountain. I don't know if that's the truth. But Heath Ledger's looking for work or something. He wants to be a cowboy or some shit, and he sees the other fucking rancher, and it's Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's like, wow, you're sexy. And, you know, it eventually culminates, and they have the sex scene in the fucking tent, in the silhouette, and it's like, damn. You know what I mean? And then they break up. And then there's this scene where they're watching the fireworks, and it gets real intense after that. You know what I mean? Like, it gets real intense after that. But you know what? You guys can't fucking handle a movie like that. No wonder why you got the fucking Dark Knight role. Whew, Heath Ledger was. Damn. It's not gay to say Heath Ledger was hot. Okay. And even if it is, I don't care. Because Heath Ledger's hot. Arthur Morgan coming through. In fact, the less you understand something, the more you enjoy. Ignorance is bliss. Once you understand, you start to nitpick. Well. Yeah. Hello. Be right back. Why don't you guys think about why don't you guys think about... Here, I'm going to do a poll. Which movie is better? Brokeback Mountain, Dark Knight. What movie has best Heath Ledger performance? You guys vote in this poll, and I'll be right back. You guys vote in that poll, and I'll be right back. We'll see the results here shortly. Alrighty, we're gonna see the poll here. You guys said The Dark Knight? Shut the fuck up. You're so fucking wrong. He's not even in the movie. Heath Ledger's barely in the fucking movie. He's in The Dark Knight for like 10 minutes at max. He's barely in the movie, bro. It's all fucking Christian Bale walking around in his basement. Heath Ledger's not even in the movie, bro. Sad. Sad. Stop spamming. Don't tell me how to fucking do my chat, bitch. Get the fuck up. Stupid fuck. Damn. Quit fucking micromanaging. Watch X2C and play Parasocial with that guy. Couldn't imagine me and that guy. Holy fuck, dude. Where's my Baldur's Gate 3 bros at? I'll tell you what, Christian Romero did save the day. He said, plug the controller in, and I didn't think it was going to change anything. Keep spamming. It's pissing people off. Keep doing it. Keep spamming. Keep spamming. Come on. Nope. Not reading your dumb question. Fuck off. Keep spamming.
It's over.
Holy shit, Stain coming through.
Stain super chatted €5. Heath Ledger railing Jake was Kino. So sad that fake movie watchers can't enjoy it.
Well, they couldn't handle it. I watched it.
Mackle can enjoy a real movie for real men. Bear,
Exactly.
Men holding hands.
Exactly. I mean, it was that damn good. Oh, and put Funny's back. Oh, what a fucking piece of shit. I unbanned this guy and he's ungrateful. Well, I can't stay around for long, buddy. You know, I'm unbanned, but I can't stay around for long. Well, then let's just ban you again, buddy. Already running that mouth and saying stupid shit. Why don't you go buy Baldur's Gate 3, buddy, you know? Why don't you go buy Baldur's Gate 3? You can't handle this game. You see this IGN video? Baldur's Gate 3 is causing some devs to panic. Damn, that's got a lot of views. Baldur's Gate 3 is being widely celebrated by fans and developers alike. Some are panicking as this could set a new...
It's over.
Death cited 666 super chatted $5. Bear, corn, hole, 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 bear, corn,
check this out.
Bear, corn, hole, bear, corn, hole, bear, corn, hole, bear, corn, hole, bear, corn, hole.
Let's see what it says.
Corn, hole, bear, corn, hole, bear,
Hello.
corn, hole. So sad, saddest it's ever been and always will be. Bear,
Yeah.
corn, hole, bear, corn, hole, bear.
We got an ad for PS Plus. Is there audio? I can't hear this.
Baldur's Gate 3 is taking the internet by storm. At its
Oh, that's
peak, a
impossible.
whopping
Shouldn't have
800,000 plus concurrent players were playing this weekend, catapulting it to the number 8 most played of all time spot. The gaming community has sung its praises, and it's incredibly refreshing to play a feature-complete game of this caliber on day one. But AAA game developers want you to know that this is Rockstar level nonsense for scope, that
Oh, hell no.
It's over.
What? Rockstar level no... What?
game developers want you to know that this is
Triadic Bus
Rockstar.
super chatted $5. Mike, wanna join my Bald Gate playthrough? You can be the bear. BTW.
Yeah, it is
quests
on.
in
It is
this game
online. It
advance
doesn't
when
it
you
have
sleep.
local couch
You
co-op
will
too?
miss some quests.
Rockstar level nonsense for scope. I would not be surprised if this was more dev effort than the next 2 or 3 games in the genre combined. It's Rockstar level nonsense.
For scope, that it's foolhardy to set expectations higher, and Baldur's Gate 3 should not be used as a raised standard to RPGs going forward. Why was the first response to defend the current state of AAA gaming as opposed to saying, hey, maybe we can learn a thing or two from Baldur's Gate 3 and make our game better for our customers? This all kicked off way back on July 8th, a lifetime ago by internet standards, I know, when a writer and BAFTA nominee, Xavier Nelson, took to Twitter to express concerns.
These
about
aren't real
Baldur's
devs,
Gate.
they're on Twitter. Todd Howard's not on Twitter. You know why? Because he's actually fucking productive. Yeah, and by the way, you know, there are some Rockstar North devs on Twitter, and one of them blocked me, and I got offended, and I said, well, you know, that's it. I'm done. I'm not buying your games anymore. You know, if the best in the world are going to block World Class on Twitter because he got mad that I showcased how undetailed Red Dead 2 is, like, go fuck yourself. You're a fucking snowflake. They got woke devs over there at Rockstar North. They got their pronouns in their bios and shit, and it's like, yikes. If you're a developer and you're on Twitter, you're not a real developer, in my opinion. Especially if you use Twitter. Too busy on that fucking... You're just wasting time. That's why these games come out and they're trash. Too busy sharing their opinion. No one asked for it. Sit back and eat your popcorn. You know, not everyone has to have an opinion. I mean, how did society function before the internet? Where did you share your opinion to? You couldn't just go to the internet. It didn't exist. You had to go to your friend and, like, tell your friend your opinion. That's all you could do. There was no internet back in the 80s. Early 90s. Sad society we live in. Oh, Todd Howard doesn't have a Twitter, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty sure he doesn't have a Twitter. I already looked it up. Todd Howard Twitter. Well, maybe he does. No, that's fake.
It's over.
It won't let me see the profile. Trash platform.
I'm a fucking devil super chatted $5. Baldur's Gate 3 just beat Starfield. You simpletons better get ready to cry and apologize if you pre-ordered that slop. Hail world class.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and then you got people calling in and saying,
It's over.
Ryan Curtis super chatted $4.99. They are pissed BC. It means they have to develop a game and not just copy paste over the same slop they've dry humped the market with for 15 years.
Exactly. Exactly. Sad. Can someone explain how he defends Rockstar games for lazy ports? Well, can someone explain why you only come into my show when I talk about, like, these weird Rockstar ports? Like, I think that's kind of bizarre, to be honest, bro. You're, like, never around until we start talking about Rockstar, and you're like, oh, fuck Rockstar. It's like you just have a dumb hate boner. Like, who gives a fuck, dude? You're, like, literally 35 years old calling into my show. Complaining about, like, this multi-billion-dollar corporation that doesn't give a fuck about you, and it's like, my feelings are hurt. They don't give a shit. You know, I'm sorry. Hate to burst that bubble, but people develop parasocial relationships with these corporations, and it's like, dude, Y'all are down fucking bad. It's like that scene in fucking Castaway where Tom Hanks develops a relationship with the volleyball. It's just like, okay, they're releasing a port. Why are you crying? Don't buy it. That's the best way you can voice your opinion. Just don't buy it. Don't consume it. You know, boycott GTA 6. I don't know. I'm done with the stupidity. People need to grow up in here. You know, I don't know if we have an older fan base. It seems like we don't. You know, the brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25. That's a fact. I mean, you can look it up. And I don't know if a lot of people in here are that old. And if they are, they're just probably getting that old. So you're going to learn when you get older. It's just you don't really give a shit much anymore. It's just, okay, move on. You know, why cry about it? It's going to make no effect.
It's over!
You know, if you're genuinely mad about something like that, then I don't know. It's probably a deeper issue.
Waffles super chatted
video game, dude.
$5. Amid RPG comes out and lazy game devs cry on Twitter they actually have to work and innovate.
Well,
It's so sad. Wheelchair symbol, wheelchair
It's
symbol,
over.
wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, bear, baguette,
and you know, people react in here. It's like, oh, let's react to every fucking word he says. Cool, let me do that too.
Hot dog,
Let me react to every word he says. So we can get attention. Because my chat doesn't move fast, so... It's like, oh, we found a vulnerability. We found an opportunity to step in. Michael's reacting to what I say. Oh, I get attention for free. I don't have to super chat. Oh my god. There's another thing I wanted to bring up too. Let's just type in Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 1. There's like 400 videos about Rockstar's trash. And again, these hypocritical... Oh my god. 1 million views for the trailer. Red Dead Redemption $50 port looks worse than the original. Oh, god. I'm not even showing this. It's from some Twitch loser. Spineless idiot. Has no opinion. You know, just plays it right. Looks at the general consensus and says, that's the safe take. Let's preach it. Yikes. I'd rather be a contrarian than fucking not even having a spine. I just don't understand what you really wanted from Rockstar. Did you really want them to halt the development of GTA 6? Because that's what it would have costed. It would have... I'm not even going to discuss this. The immaturity level in here and just in general for this Rockstar shit is stupid. And you know what? You guys should be praising this because, yeah, the GTA trilogy, you say what you want about that. That's totally different. You know, those are remakes, essentially. This isn't. And now we're bitching. And... here's the thing. If Bloodborne came to the PS5 and they didn't make any changes, you guys would say, shut up and take my money. See, it's okay for the game that you like to be ported over without without many changes. And you'll say, shut up and take my money. If Bloodborne came to the PS5 with a 60 frames update and nothing else, you sons of bitches would go out and fucking buy it tomorrow. Immediately. But when Red Dead Redemption comes along, Rockstar doesn't do the demake this time around. They don't fucking... change the art style. They don't fucking try and up-to-date it in the Unreal Engine or whatever the fuck. And they bring in the classic in 4K 30. Apparently it's $50 too much because the game just isn't worth that, right? But, you know, when the Beatles put out their next fucking remaster of an album that's 55 years old, it's okay, and you'll rush out and buy the box set. No new songs added, by the way. It's just, well, we have a modern-day remaster. And you know, you'll love the music industry doing this for fucking 25 years plus. 35 years, 45 years. They've been remastering all of this shit. And I'm not talking about remixes. Remixes are different than remastering. Remastering is just basically them brick-walling the fucking sound. They just remastered Nirvana's Nevermind 2 years ago again, and there's literally no fucking difference. And people consume. You know, they're like, whoa, it's got to be better quality. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. They just turned the volume up a little bit and brick-walled it. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, I don't get it. You know, and the same with the home video industry. You know, they put it out on DVD, Blu-ray, and then 4K, and then eventually it will be 8K, and it's just like you're buying the same fucking movie for $25, $30 every other fucking year. You know what I mean? You know, oh, how dare this happen to the games industry? How dare this happen to the games industry? And again, they're so hypocritical, and I'm sure this is what Stain's going to say. They're so hypocritical because as soon as GTA 6 gets teased,
Stain
these sons...
super chatted €5. RDR1 port is amazing. No demake. No
That's what I'm
time
saying.
Taken off GTA 6. A
Would you
classic
really
on
want...
modern hardware. Idiots who thought it was a demake can only blame themselves.
But why would they want a demake in the first place? They saw the results of the GTA trilogy. Why would they want a fucking demake? It makes no sense. You really want them to demake that and change the art style? Holy shit! So Rockstar's in a position where they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. They just fucking suck. But here's the thing. As soon as GTA 6 gets teased, everything changes. Rockstar's amazing. Rockstar's amazing. Oh my God, only the best in the world could do this. Holy fuck. They're the best developers of all time. You know, these motherfuckers will be, oh man, it pisses me off. It's almost worse than the Capcom shit. Yeah, it's almost worse than the Resident Evil shit. I'm not even joking because this is on a bigger scale. It's just like, let's criticize Rockstar. They're all about the money. They don't care about the consumer, the end user. They don't give a fuck. Take-Two's in charge, blah, 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 blah. They're evil, they're pure, and simply evil, and, you know, it's just a husk of its former self, all the key players left. That's the narrative right now. Rockstar's trash. Rockstar, motherfucker, I can't even go down this road. They are literally developing the biggest entity in entertainment. That is a fact. The biggest entity in entertainment. This is bigger than any movie in Hollywood. This is bigger than any fucking video game itself. This is bigger than any fucking platform. You're talking about GTA 6. A cultural phenomenon. And you want them to fulfill your stupid fucking fantasy of this stupid fucking Red Dead Redemption 1 demake. We don't want that. Bring the classic 4K to brand new consoles that it's never been on before. This is a fucking game that hasn't been on a PlayStation console natively since PS3 in 2010. But that's not enough. That's not enough for the vocal minority. Fuck them. I'd love to work at Rockstar because I'd agree with all of their decisions. $50 is too much? Great. Don't buy it. I'm done. Because all of them are hypocritical, you know. They won't continue this narrative once GTA 6 because the same thing happened with EA. Oh, EA's the devil, EA this, EA that. They put that Dead Space remake out and everyone's like, oh my God, EA's turned the ship around. There ain't no microtransactions in the Dead Space remake. This shit's amazing. The hypocrisy surrounding fake social gamers is garbage. If you're a Starfield fan, I want you to do this right here and right now. I want you to go off the fucking internet. And I want you to wait until the fucking game comes out. Get the fuck off the internet right now. Get off the internet right now. If you're a Starfield fan, and I want you to wait until the game comes out, and I promise you, if you can do that, and most people can, if you can do that, if you can stay off the internet until release date, you are going to have a much better fucking experience because you're going to go in without any leaks. You're going to go in without a launch trailer. You're going to go in with what we've already seen. And apparently that's already enough. So why not do it? I'm talking about the hardcore Starfield fans. That is my advice. You want maximum Kino and comfy when that game comes out? You get off the internet right now before that game gets fucking spoiled. That is my fucking advice. But you can't. You can't help yourself. You'll be watching the leaks. You'll be watching the discussion. It's a drug. That's what it is. It's internet addiction. That's my advice. Don't let anyone else think for you. Play the game for the first time. If it's a broken mess, well, you'll see it for yourself. If it's the best thing since sliced bread, you know, challenge yourself. Form your own opinion on shit. Stop letting anyone think for you, including myself, you know. I want you to think for yourself. I'm going to share my opinion. If you agree with it, great. If you don't, great. But, you know, I challenge you to think for yourself.
I steal popular names for likes. Super chatted $20. Todd Howard better not block this super chat again. We need some more support in here, guys. How else will we get the bear hot dog? They are jealous that Baldur's Gate 3 has bear, wolf, lightning showers.
Well, I don't even know what the scenes look like.
They get mad at Rockstar now, but they will all buy GTA 6.
Yep, that's what I was saying. It's the hypocrisy. Are they going to keep that same energy when GTA 6 gets teased? No, they're not. You know, Rockstar's now amazing. Look at what they did to the Mafia 1 remake. That was a fucking shit show. And I spoke up about it and I said, look, why does Lincoln Clay, this is a Vietnam vet, Tommy is a fucking cab driver. And they have the exact same animations. But, oh, it's amazing because it's now an Unreal Engine. Oh, the graphics are so good and they're so faithful to the fucking original. No, they got red barrels in that bitch. And it's a demake. You can't even do half the shit that you could in the original game. You can't ride a fucking train on the remake. You know, and it's just like, oh, let's just like Michael's video because he's telling us what we don't want to hear. Yeah, well, too bad. Blame fucking Take-Two. Blame fucking what's-his-face, that woke writer. You know, you guys think, how is Mafia 3 not woke? The guy is anti-Trump. The guy who wrote it's anti-Trump. I mean, it's obviously going to be woke. We know where his political views stand. They're going to influence his writing. Duh. It's not hard to figure out, buddy. Whatever. You guys don't care.
Stain super chatted €5. Rockstar fans are insane, toxic and entitled. They harass devs constantly. They scream to not buy RDR port but then buy shark cards and GTA Plus. Losers.
Well, I would say the Red Dead community is pretty bad. The Red Dead Redemption community specifically is really I mean, it's just they don't enjoy the game for what it is. They bought the game for online. Like, why would you buy these games for online? No one bought here's the thing. No one bought GTA 5 for the online because we didn't know what the fuck it was going to entail. I mean, yeah, there was a trailer showcasing some of the features and it was bigger than anything they've ever done before. But we didn't really know until it came out. And when it came out, the fucking thing wasn't even playable because the servers were fucking, you know, acting up GTA Online when it first launched. But it wasn't available day one. Same with Red Dead Redemption. The online wasn't available day one. So if you bought the game when it came out, you weren't buying it for that. And if you were, it's like maybe reassess your fucking brain because it ain't making much sense. It's like, dude, the online is icing on the fucking cake for me. I don't need online and fucking, you know, obviously I'll play GTA 6 online. I'll jump in to try it out. And if it, you know, if it captivates me, I'll continue. Because if it has that native roleplay stuff in, which it will, okay, I want you to know that right here and right now. GTA 6 is going to have the native roleplay features built into the fucking experience. There's going to be no need for the mods anymore. That shit's going to be built in. What you think fucking Rockstar's doing? You're telling me the actual engineers are sitting around doing nothing in the cubicle? You don't think those human beings are actually fucking passionate about what they do? Get off the fucking Prozac, buddy. I mean, just think about that long and hard. just think about that long and hard. Does that really make sense when you sit there and you criticize Rockstar and you say they only give a shit about the money and, oh, Take-Two's destroying Rockstar and all this shit? Look, there's a passionate, and I mean a fucking passionate team at Rockstar North. And they are busting their ass daily on GTA 6. They're working on it right now, more than likely, if they're not in bed. And you have to understand there's human beings behind this game. They can't even tell their wife what they're working on. You stupid sons of bitches. I'm done. People need to grow up in here. You know, I mean, go to that guy's class where you fill out the job application on the first day. That was the best reality check. I'm not going to be honest with you.
Official Source Troy super chatted $5. Todd is like the great Leonidas that lead the 300 to Thermopylae to destroy the enemy that is Snowy Fanboy.
Well, someone in here said Fallout New Vegas. Here's what we're going to do. And I need my Baldur's Gate 3 bros to come in here and tell me if what's going on here. Someone said that Baldur's Gate 3 is better, or Fallout New Vegas is better than Baldur's Gate 3 and it has more endings. I don't know what this guy was on. He was upset or something about Baldur's Gate 3 being popular. I don't fucking know. Which game is a better RPG? That's what we're going to ask. And I know, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't necessarily a standalone RPG. It's some subgenre of it, but nonetheless, it's good enough. So we're going to say Fallout New Vegas. This is what someone said. They said Fallout New Vegas had more endings than Baldur's Gate 3. I really don't fucking believe that. Baldur's Gate 3. Let's see. As an RPG, which is the better game? And they were complaining about the day and nights. I went on V and I saw that fucking thread. I swear they're contrarians over here, dude. I saw the same talking points like, Baldur's Gate 2 had day and night cycle, and Baldur's Gate 2 had dynamic weather, but Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have any of those things. What were the woke devs doing? I don't know. Because I don't work for Baldur's Gate 3. Jesus Christ, man. Like, people just think machines make these games because they're just like, oh, ChatGPT, and it's like, no. That's not how this stuff works, guys. I don't get it. Just a level of immaturity. Of course they're saying Fallout New Vegas. They're fucking contrarians in here. Take that shit back to 4channel, dude. Exactly. I played both games and then they get mad like, oh, Michael, you only got to the first city in Fallout New Vegas. Yeah. Fallout New Vegas is good, but it's not on the level of that D&D game is. Well, that's what I thought, but someone said that Baldur's Gate 3 only had 7 endings. I'm going to type it in right now. Baldur's Gate 3, how many endings? 17,000 ending variations. That was a few days ago. I have no idea if that's true. 4 days ago. How many endings does Baldur's Gate 3? It says over 17,000 possible different endings. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't know what that guy was smoking. How does that compare to Fallout New Vegas, bro? If it literally has 17,000 different variations of the ending, I mean, obviously not every ending is going to be the exact same. There's no way Fallout New Vegas can compare. The hell are we smoking in here? Okay, Baldur's Gate 3, all endings good, evil, dark, blah, 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 blah. It's an hour and 30 minutes long, just for all the endings. See, that's the problem with the internet. That's what I just said. This is... Oh, man. Dude, I guarantee you, once that review embargo drops for Starfield, they're going to have all the endings uploaded. It's just like, oh... And it's like, yeah, you don't have to look, but just knowing that someone takes the time to do that, just for some fucking clicks, like, that's the most fake-ass fucking gamer bullshit ever. It's just like, let's rush out and put out these videos showcasing the game, and it's just like, you're literally using it as a vehicle to build your fucking brand. Like, you're not even a real gamer if you're just rushing to get that shit out. Like, it's just fucking cringe. Like, hey, we got all the Baldur's Gate 3 endings, 1 hour and 30 minutes long, and it's like, yikes, you're enabling the fake gamer fucking culture. You fucking prick. You didn't have that access back in the day. You had a fucking strategy guide at most. The internet killed gaming just like it killed wrestling. And movies and everything else. It's kind of disgusting, to be honest. Imagine working on a game for 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, and the ending's already fucking out there before, and that's what The Last of Us devs had to go through. It's like, say what you want about that game, but The Last of Us devs had this big fucking, imagine if you hadn't known what was going to happen in The Last of Us 3. Holy shit. Oh, man. Imagine if you hadn't known that Joel was going to die in The Last of Us 2. If you weren't spoiled beforehand, because everyone was spoiled, the game leaked. The Last of Us 2 leaked. Imagine if you hadn't known that Joel was going to get his brains bashed in by Abby. Now, imagine if you hadn't known that beforehand, before you played it. You can't tell me that would have drastically changed your opinion of the game. Absolutely. But now people already said, well, this is trash. What the fuck is Neil Druckmann doing? I'm not buying this game. I'm boycotting it. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. It's this fake gamer culture that just loves to go on Reset Era, NeoGAF, and Twitter, wherever else. And just, they discuss the game. You can't be a gamer and, no. It's just a flat out no. Now, if you give the game your undivided attention, and then after that you want to discuss it, that's different. But if you're spending all your time on there discussing the game and never playing it really, that's fake gamer. So, look, I understand the hype beforehand and the hype after, but if you're too lazy to play the game and you want to sit around and discuss it or watch it on YouTube, that's fake gamer. That's what this industry has become. And that's why Nintendo, back in the day, Nintendo got mad. They were taking down all these Let's Play videos. This was like in 2011 or some shit. I don't remember. A long fucking time ago. There's a big thing about it. They were taking down all these fucking videos because Nintendo thought, well, who's going to buy our game if everyone can just watch it on YouTube for free? And I honestly I think there's something to that. You know what I mean? If you want to get real late, if you're lazy, super lazy, you don't play through these games, or you don't have the time. Look, I understand if you don't have the time, but then maybe this hobby isn't for you. You know, I mean, if you can't give a game your undivided attention, then yeah, that's fake gamer. And then also, you already know people are going to rush into Starfield immediately and get that first mod out so they can make a video about it and get a bunch of fucking clicks, go viral, like, oh, we had a Thomas the Tank Engine in fucking Starfield, and hey, we're the first person to mod in the Skyrim map on this planet right here. We got the whole fucking Skyrim map on this fucking planet right here. Holy shit, you know. And what it does is it undermines the actual fucking thing that the fucking team spent. This is why I hate mods. I'm done. I'm done. I can't. I just can't. You know what they should do? They should say, we're going to do mods, but we're not doing mods immediately. So kind of like put a delay on the mods. Put a delay on the toolkit and say, please consider playing our story first and seeing what that has to offer. And then we'll, and then in the coming weeks, we'll unlock the toolkit so you can go in and mod. Because what this is going to enable is just a bunch of fake fucking gamers and modders who are clout chasing to just throw in the Skyrim map for clicks, and it'll be on IGN and everything else. And it's like, because it undermines everything that the game fucking was building up for fucking 25 years. I can't do it. And now that the PS5 is hackable, I mean, I don't even know what they can do with that. I mean, they're putting these games in 60 frames now. It looks like the PS5 is hackable now. I don't think Series X is, because that's Microsoft. So, I mean, I could be wrong on that. I don't think there's a way to hack the Series X. But the PS5 has had some vulnerabilities. It seems they put Bloodborne in 60 frames now. The Order 1886, Digital Foundry just made a video on that, and it's like, literally no one fucking cares. Like, do people think that 60 frames is automatically gonna fucking make a game that no one cared about? All of a sudden, people are gonna care about it just because it's now at 60 frames? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, it's sad. I can't even imagine, bro. I can't even imagine. Well, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like, someone's clamoring to mod the shit out of Starfield immediately. Like, they've already mapped out the whole fucking systems, the planets in Starfield, and it's like you have literally no life. If you're doing all that work before launch, what are you going to be doing after launch? Writing an encyclopedia about every fucking pixel of the game? That's not. You're more of a journalist or something than you are a fucking gamer. I don't get the culture at all, to be honest. I don't really understand it. Everything has changed and it's just not for the better. I'm just going to say that. It's just like we can't, look, this food, I'm not satisfied with this pizza on this plate. I'm going to add this, I'm going to add that, I'm going to manipulate the toppings. And it's just like, shut the fuck up and eat it. Jesus Christ. I mean, the level of entitlement. What is that Jack White song, Entitlement? Maybe he was onto something back then. Jesus fucking Christ. Entitlement, Jack White. And people didn't like it because he told the fucking truth. Here we go. Every time I'm doing what I want, somebody comes and tells me it's wrong. Whenever I'm doing just as I please, someone cuts me down to my knees. In a time when everybody feels entitled, why can't I feel entitled too? Somebody took away my God, even right? I guess my God, give it to you. Stop what you're doing and get back in line. I hear this from people all the time. If we can't be happy, then you can't be too. Jeez, this is a great song. I'm tired of being told what to do. Yeah, I'm sick of being told what to do. Well, I'd have to. I don't understand lyrics either, so. But I don't know. The level of entitlement is just sad. It's just like, oh, But you guys don't care. You don't resonate with it. I don't know. I guess I'm weird. Well, Michael, they bought the game. They should have the right to mod it. Well, first of all, you don't own the game that you bought. You bought the license to it, so. But I just don't get the mentality. It's just like, if someone goes out and buys a classic Mustang and they decide to put a fucking different engine in it, is it the same fucking Mustang? I would argue not. Or if you buy a guitar and you put in different pickups in the guitar, is it that same guitar? I don't think so. It's a modification. That's what it is. It's a modification. Why can't we just be... I can't. And GTA 6 is going to have this problem too. It's just like, oh God. Oh, here's what I want Rockstar to do. Please, for the love of God, and this is going to piss people off in here. And they're doing it with Red Dead Redemption 1, which is fantastic. But I hope and I pray that GTA 6 is not coming to PC day one, because it's going to ruin the whole fucking experience. I sincerely hope that Rockstar puts their foot down and says, fuck off. It's only coming to PS5 and Series X, Series S. GTA 6. It'll come to PC later, but right now we're focused on those consoles. And you know what? It's going to be for a much better experience, because I don't know how fully blown, wide open the PS5 is in terms of how hackable it is or whatever the fuck's going on. But I don't think, we just don't need to see mods in GTA 6. Please, Rockstar, do not release that on fucking PC. I don't think they will. I think they hate fucking PC gamers, and I know Take-Two is totally against modding, and I'm in agreement. I don't look at this fucking poster and say, well, I don't agree with it, I'm going to mod it. It's like, well, why did I buy it then? Clearly I'm not content with it. Why did I buy it? It's the same philosophy with gaming. You bought a game you're not necessarily content with, because by modding it immediately, especially, that's what you're saying. I just don't understand it, bro. Look, there's exceptions, Gmod, blah, 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 blah. But, someone's going in day one. Just know this. Someone's going in day one to Starfield. And they're going to throw the Skyrim map on a planet for clout. And what that's going to do is that it's going to undermine the story. It is going to undermine everything that Bethesda put together for 25 years. It's sad. It's sad. It really is, man. It's fucking sad. I just don't know how people can agree with it. Like, if you're so hell-bent on something being different, then just don't consume it. Don't buy it to begin with. I don't understand. Try and find a game that better suits your fucking needs and wants. And if you can't find one, make your own game. But these modders can't do that because they don't work with deadlines. They don't work with other human beings. They sit in their parents' basement with unlimited time. And it's like, yeah, anyone with talent can put something together if they didn't have pressure on them. Duh. You know, but you get in the actual fucking cubicle, you got to hit those deadlines. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's when your real talent shows. That's why a lot of modders don't get hired, because they can't work under pressure. Anyone can sit around and put something together. Do it under pressure and see if you can still do it. Then we'll hire you. It's not hard. You know, the same with filmmakers as well. It's like, well, you can make a movie in your basement. Okay. Can you do it with a schedule that is 28 days? Probably not. Sad. See, here we go. Off top. No one is even listening in here. This is why I stopped playing this game. Because I looked at the chat and it was pure horror movie discussion. And it's like, okay, no one's even giving a shit about what I'm doing in the game. Like, I thought they were going to walk me through it a little bit. And so, like, well, this is what you need to do. And they couldn't follow it. I don't get it. If I buy a Tesla, why would I want to mod the Tesla? You know what I mean? Does that make sense, or does that not make sense? I don't understand. It's just like this need to say, let's manipulate this thing. First of all, do you have the right? Second of all, why do you feel compelled to do such a thing? You know what I mean? And it's just thinking about Starfield and thinking that it's Todd Howard's magnum opus, and someone's going in immediately on PC, and they're modding the shit out of it within 24 hours. I just want you guys to think about that and just realize how fucking dumb that is. That's why, in my opinion, and you know, maybe Todd Howard isn't on the same wavelength as I am. I don't know. I couldn't speak for Todd. I don't want to. But personally, if I were on the team, I wouldn't be fond of it. In any creative endeavor. And maybe I'm alone. But if I spent years working on something, this is our vision. If you like it, fantastic. We love you. If you don't, there might be something else out there for you that's more suited towards you. You know, it's just sad. We're never content. That's you know, it's just sad. You know, and GTA 6, don't even get me started on that. That's oh god. You know, and it really stems from the fact that they're not content with the port. Then don't buy it. Fuck. How hard is that to understand? Don't buy the fucking port. You know what I mean? Just don't buy the port. If it pisses you off that much, just don't buy the port. How hard is that to understand? Guys, are we listening in here? I mean, there's literally fucking 30 videos bitching about Rockstar and oh, they're garbage. And then don't buy it. Clearly they're not going to listen anyway. So you're wasting your energy. As if they're just going to automatically say, let's pause it and actually remake it. You know, okay. No, we don't want that. That's a fucking demake anyway. They changed the art style of the first game because the second game has very different art style. You don't want them to demake this shit in some modern engine. Fuck that garbage. We wanted a port because it keeps the classic game intact at a higher resolution. Okay, if that's not good enough for you, then basically what you're saying is that, in my opinion, Red Dead Redemption 1 is not worth $50. That's what you're saying. And you are fair to have that assessment, that opinion. But don't blame it on fucking Take-Two. Don't blame it on Rockstar. Just because it didn't fulfill your fantasy of what you thought it was going to be. Grow the fuck up. Just don't buy it. No one's forcing you to buy it. There's plenty of remakes. Dude, they did that to BioShock and fucking... I made a video about that and people were fucking defending it. They did this to BioShock. They remastered BioShock. I didn't buy that shit. It looked the same to me. It's the same game. Oh, but it's okay for fucking... Who's the guys that make BioShock? Shit, I can't remember. Who's the guys that make BioShock? Take-Two's the publisher. Who are the guys that make BioShock? Why can't I figure this out? BioShock. I don't know. I can't remember. But it was okay for them to do that. Or I'm sure someone outsourced it. I'm sure they outsourced it. I don't think they did. It's Ken Levine. I know that. I don't know his studio name. And they praise that. And it's like, okay. L.A. Noire just came back out on PS4 it's been a while now, like 6-7 years ago. In 4K on the PS4 Pro and stuff like that. They didn't change much. No one had a problem then. It's just like, I don't know, man. There's something happening in society, and it's just everyone's projecting shit. It's just a projection of something that's happening within their lives, and it's like, well, we have to get this out somewhere. No one's listening to us. So let's go to the internet. People flock to the internet. I don't know. Am I crazy or not? It's just down bad. And then if you're positive about everything, they call you a fucking shill, I made a chart and I said, well, look, Todd Howard, this is going to be his magnum opus right here, baby. Creation Engine 2, next gen only, Game Pass day one, so on and so forth. I told you why Starfield was going to be fantastic, because even if it flops, it's on Game Pass day one. Okay, that's what I still feel. But the marketing is trash, in my opinion. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It does, but it's in with certain little bubbles. And I just kind of find it a little concerning how we're close to this release of the biggest game in 25 years. And, this is a very interesting strategy, to say the least. Now, does that mean the game's going to be bad? No. But on the flip side of the coin, does it instill much confidence in people that are concerned? No. They put together a 45-minute fucking Starfield Direct, and it was like a most comprehensive look at, the game. Great. But you also have to understand, it was what they wanted to show you. It wasn't an uninterrupted gameplay. And there were moments in that Starfield Direct that no one wants to talk about where the frame rate was abysmal. You can watch this in 4K on the official Xbox channel. The frame rate in Starfield from the Starfield Direct 2 months ago, look at that frame rate. And in certain spots, that's not even running at 30. Now, am I saying that's going to make or break the game? I don't think so. But for some people, it will. For some people, Baldur's Gate 3, they can't handle the combat. Yet it wasn't a problem for 35 years. None of this combat was a problem for 35 years. Well, that's a little too high. 25 years, 20 years. Final Fantasy has been a beloved franchise for so long. Of course, we don't love it in here. They loved Final Fantasy. They love the South Park games. South Park Stick of Truth, South Park Up Your Ass. They love those games. Turn-based combat. They love XCOM. They love all this other shit. But as soon as Baldur's Gate 3 sees success, it's some weird fantasy incel shit. Well, that's what you guys like, right? Now turn-based combat's an issue. But it wasn't for 20 years. Every Final Fantasy game was praised to the moon and back. South Park was praised to the moon and back. Turn-based combat, by the way. All the Pokemon games are still turn-based combat. They are praised to the moon and back. All the Pokemon games are still praised to the moon and back. Turn-based combat, not a problem. But now all of a sudden, this Dungeons and Dragons game gets a little mainstream, and people start throwing rocks. Whatever, dude. I'm not even into turn-based combat. I didn't play the South Park games because of it. I thought, oh, this is boring as shit. You know, I'll take real-time combat. You know, but we heard some complaints about Final Fantasy from a few months ago, and it's like some people wanted the turn-based combat to return. They didn't want this like fucking thing where you press one button and everyone's like machine gun shit. They didn't want that in Final Fantasy 16. The hardcore boomers, because they were privy, they were so used to the turn-based combat, and now all of a sudden they changed that because they wanted to appeal to the Elden Ring audience, essentially. We're going to play the slop soon, but you guys aren't listening, so I'm wasting my fucking breath and energy out here. And you don't agree. I don't know how you don't agree. I'm making rational points, logic. I'm not saying you have to agree. But put aside what you think about me, and just think about the fucking points that I'm making, and ask yourself, does it make sense? If it does, then maybe it's true. I don't get it. Whatever, dude. Super Mario RPG. Look, no, 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 nope. Super Mario RPG is coming out later this year, and guess what that has? Guess what Super Mario RPG has? That's what it has. Super Mario RPG comes out later this year on the Switch. Full-blown remake. That's what it has. Turn-based combat. And you know what's going to happen there? They're going to shill that shit to the moon and back. So everyone that hated the turn-based combat for Baldur's Gate 3 is going to automatically love it for Nintendo products. Man, the hypocrisy is sad. You know, turn-based combat's, oh, I can't play this game. It's shitty-ass turn-based combat. But they'll go out and buy Super Mario RPG. They, you know, love Final Fantasy VII. They love all these other turn-based combat games. But this one's a big one. This is the big no. So hypocritical. Final Fantasy isn't turn-based for 15 plus years. That's a fucking fallacy, you dumbass. I fucking played Final Fantasy 13 on my PS3, and guess what it was, buddy? It was turn-based combat. Let's get that guy banned, because I'm right. If I'm not right, don't ban him. I literally played Final Fantasy 13 on my PS3. That just came out in 2011 or 2013. It hasn't been turn-based, and what the fuck are you smoking, buddy? We're going to go members-only mode if we can't handle it. We don't want these freeloaders to fucking... We don't want to give them a voice box in here. And you guys aren't... We can't communicate in here. I'm literally communicating like a human being, and I'm treated like a fucking zoo animal on a daily basis. I don't get it. I don't get it. You literally can't talk. Zero communication in here. I've seen you guys over on other... I know you guys can talk. I know better than that bullshit. So, you want to play dumb in here? I've seen the proper punctuation. I've seen it all. It's a bunch of baloney is what it is. Well, they're not listening. Not a single person. Final Fantasy, last turn-based Final Fantasy was 10 in early 2000? No. Okay. Well, then I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Final Fantasy 13. What kind of combat that's... What the fuck's that called, then? What's the combat in Final Fantasy 13 called? Because that's... To me, that's turn-based. You're taking turns. How is that not turn-based? What's the combat called in Final Fantasy 13? I literally just play this shit. It's trash. I turn it off for that reason. It's got that garbage combat. Battle system. The Final Fantasy battle system with the paradigm shift option, the active time battle AP. I guess I don't know what turn-based combat is then. Typing it in. It doesn't matter. It's not real-time combat. What is turn-based combat? Yakuza 7. Oh, they showed that game, and that was great. Turn-based combat, Final Fantasy. See what pops up. Final Fantasy 16 designers. Why this series hasn't been. Well, define it how you want. If it ain't real-time combat, it's something else. If you're selecting an option on the screen, it's very similar to Baldur's Gate 3, in my opinion. The South Park game is like that, too. I don't know what you call it. We can't have a community. We can't. I'll open up the lines right now. I don't give a shit. If you want to start arguing all day and every day, I'll do that. I don't care. Define it how you want, buddy. I don't care. Okay? Here, what South Park Stick of Truth. What's that combat called? That's got to be turn-based. What else would it be called? South Park Stick of Truth. What is it called? Wikipedia. The game is a 2.5D third-person perspective. Gameplay. It's a role-playing video game, third-person perspective. Player controls. I guess they don't define it. I don't know. Yep, it's turn-based combat. It says during a player's turn. Final Fantasy 13 has turn-based combat. I don't give a shit what you want to call it, buddy. You take turns during combat. I'm done arguing about it. That's what turn-based combat is. You're taking turns. You select your offense, and then they come in. How is that not turn-based combat? So let's just shit on Baldur's Gate 3 then. I'm done. I'm going to show this fucking game to the moon and back just to piss some fucking losers off in here. Plus, I am having fun with it. I don't give a shit. Fucking idiots, man. I swear to God. It's like, you know, we'll shill every other game that has turn-based combat, but as soon as this one gets mainstream, let's play. Now it's okay for you guys to play Contrarian. Unbelievable. It either is or isn't. I'm not asking if it is. I'm asking, is it or not? I don't care. I played Final Fantasy 13 like 3 weeks ago, dude. It's garbage. I turned it off immediately. You can't move your character. You literally, it's trash. That's not the point, though. I don't give a shit about Final Fantasy. I'm just saying, it's okay for Final Fantasy to do it. Has been for fucking however long that shit did it for. It's okay for South Park to do the fucking turn-based combat. It's okay for fucking Super Mario RPG to do the turn-based combat later this year. But this game, oh, hell no. You know, doesn't Xenoblade Chronicles do turn-based combat or no? Pretty sure it does. Xenoblade Chronicles, I'm pretty sure this shit does too. That's why I didn't play it. I don't like turn-based combat games. So this is the exception. Because for this style of game, I think it suits it well. Can't find the answer. It's too much reading. Yeah, South Park is turn-based. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's not turn-based. Then what is it? Communicate. Jesus Christ, stop making statements in here. Fuck, you're not getting an award for being right. Sorry, it's not how it works. I'm not either. I'm just trying to communicate. Like, there doesn't need to be a combative battle in here 24/7. Like, who's right and who's going to get the most attention? Fuck off with that shit. Jesus Christ. Like, okay, say, Michael, maybe Final Fantasy, I don't think it's turn-based, it's this instead. That's what you could have said. Instead, you want to fucking sit around and argue. Oh, you're fucking wrong, Michael. It's not fucking turn-based. Then what the fuck is it? You're taking turns. And I can't find the answer. I've been talking about this for 15 minutes now, and you guys can't think of... I'm done. I'm going to start banning people in here. I'm done with it. Lines are open. Go. I'm going to jump in. When we get done with this pizza, I'm jumping in Baldur Gate 3. Lines are open. Go. If it doesn't work, we're not doing it. I can't promise you the audio is going to work. 818-824-4937. Go. Lines are open. 818-824-4937. We won't call in so bad. Let's go. I'm done with it. 818-824-4937. Should be working. 818-824-4937. Arthur Morgan coming through. The lines are open, but no one's calling in. So. Eight 818-824-4937. See if we get someone on the line here. Should be working. No one's I'll call it. But if I have to test it out, since you guys can't call in, I'll do it. I won't call the number. See if it works. What's the number? 818-824. Yep, it works. What the fuck? Does it work or not? I can't hear anything. Hello?
Why are you so quiet?
Who is it? Oh.
818-824-4937. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah. What do you got to say?
What do you mean, what do I got to say?
Oh,
I'm watching
man.
you eat fucking food, baby. Let's get it.
You got a problem with that?
Now, why would I have a problem with that?
I'm just asking.
Michael, my only problem is people trying to backstab. All right, that's it.
Well, that's just
Other
human
than that,
beings. That's human beings.
I mean, it's a story as old as time, I guess. You are right about that.
It's just human nature. You know the old saying, you can't trust anyone but yourself. I mean, there's kind of some truth to that.
Very much so.
Yeah. You put stock into people, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they're just totally different. And it's like, well, Sam?
I mean, it's a nice run here and there, right? That's how you got to reflect on the situation,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Well,
it was a nice run.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3, are we ready for this? Are we ready for this 97? I don't know if I can handle it.
Oh, my God.
I'm too busy playing Tears of the Kingdom, bro. I don't know what you want from me.
Who's playing that shit, bro?
Everyone still? Are you kidding?
Dude, no one is playing.
Plays that.
No one. Who?
Everyone with a Switch is playing that. Still.
Bro, that's a dead game. Why aren't you playing Baldur's Gate 3? Is it too woke for you?
I'm on the
No, they're okay, bro. Come on, bro. This is like your game.
I got the Steam Deck.
This is like your game.
I can do everything I can. You know, I can't do it all, man. I can't buy every fucking game, bro. It's like I've already played.
You don't want to buy it. Why don't you want to buy it?
What do you mean? It's woke. All right, you want to?
There we go. I want you to spit it out. Is it really?
Yeah, the devs said I'm so upset that there's so many white characters created.
No!
You guys should take... Yeah. Dead ass. Go look it up.
What the fuck?
I mean, how am I supposed to support a product like that?
I thought it
Why
was
people
anti-woke.
shitting on me? I didn't know having sex with a bear is anti-woke, but...
Well, you guys wanted freedom in your games, and now you're mad.
No, I love freedom in games. I also think we should stop at bear fucking. You know what I mean?
It's a video game. What you mean, homie? You're in favor of censorship?
I'm not in favor. Whoa, now you're trying to twist the script. Now you're trying to. Okay,
Well, you're implying that the bear is taking it too far, and it's like I thought, you wanted to this Fallout New Vegas experience where you can do anything.
I mean, it's a sentient being, bro. Like, come on, man. We got to get down.
It's a fucking video game.
I know, but it's like, bro, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
You know what really pushed my buttons was the first comment I told you. Because it's like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't even know about that. I didn't know about that.
It's all right. I mean, they definitely wanted it to be a quiet news cycle when it came to that. Like that was in for a day and then it went right out. I thought there would have been way, way more articles published about that, but I guess not.
Yeah.
So.
Well, someone's saying the devs didn't say that.
Really?
That's what someone in the chat is saying. Here we go.
Oh, great. See, they get out the knives, don't they? Every time.
Yep.
Oh, well. Michael, I got to send you that.
It's over!
Edition so you can put on the watch for everyone.
Oh, my God, bro.
That makes sense.
Randy
The merchandise is already sold out on the Bethesda store.
Woker's Gate is a
Yeah,
game, I
how
guess,
is that,
anyway.
though, for real?
What?
Like, how is that? I don't even know. Like, how can all the merchandise be sold out already? That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. Randy Butternup's coming through.
Are you for real?
Yeah, he's back. He emerged
Since
out of the
when?
cave. He emerged out of the cave today.
Are the man you got to be
The longest reigning member. We're talking.
Hold
I don't even know how long at this point.
Are you got to be trolling me now?
No, I'm not trolling. Randy Butternup's back. I thought we lost him.
You
I'm not. I thought we lost him.
I thought he died.
Dude! Holy shit!
Why would they make something? Dude, this guy's a legend.
I know. Longest reigning member.
Oh my! Well, if we got him back, let the good times roll. Let's hit it. Holy!
Randy fucking Butternuts! Randy fucking Butternuts!
Yes! Oh my, Michael! If you could see what I'm seeing right now.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I'm in the natural habitat right now, and people are looking at me like, what is this guy doing? Getting animated. Like people are looking at me like I'm a freak.
Why are people... Dude, if you watch this show for the first time and you're saying Skype, you're a troll. Because that's baloney.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, because how would you know it's even using Skype outside of the ringtone? Like, who's recognizing that ringtone? Unless you're a boomer.
That is a very fair point.
And literally the number is on the screen. And it's like, how do you not know how to call in it? The number is literally on the screen. Like, I literally say, pick up your telephone and dial it, 818-824-4937. Literally not listening.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, you heard that YouTube. Thank God, Michael. I mean, this applies directly to a content creator such as yourself that actually is trying to provide good content. Did you hear that YouTube is getting rid of the channels that are not active?
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty good. I'd say that's a big dub.
Yeah. Well, people are going to lose subscribers, though. Inactive accounts. Hello?
But it cleans out. It's a good balance.
Yeah, it cleans out the gunk.
I mean, you guys, I'm I don't have to go into it, but I mean, there's literal basement dwellers that make 24 accounts a day. It's like, okay, bro, it's time to log off.
Well, the Starfield's not out yet. I guess they're bored. I don't know. Number doesn't work on my phone. Thinks it's an incomplete number. Well, I mean,
terrible, Dave.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Guys, when he had Skype open, never mind, whatever, dude. We've already went through this. You know what I mean? It's just
well, now we got to play tech support on top of that. It's just like you got to do everything in here. It's just the jack of all trades. You're like a Swiss Army knife. You just got to do the whole fucking thing. You got to be entertainer. You got to be producer. You got to be fucking video engineer, audio engineer. You got to be. I mean, it's just.
Stand?
Yeah.
I really do want a rule. I really do want a rule that says do not talk about being timed out or banned. Or
Yeah, that shit's.
like
well,
that
that's well, they just want attention when they bring shit up like that.
It completely detracts from the show. It's like, okay, so you.
Well, I thought you guys would just time it out yourselves, but you guys.
What do you mean? I take out the trash.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's all you got to do. You don't just don't address
That's
it.
what
Just
I
take
mean.
it out.
Like, why do they even like? You don't need to type that in chat that you got like timed out or anything like that.
Well, no.
Like,
Well, they come in here and they
it's
say, "Can you see my comment?" And it's like, dude.
Oh yeah, I ban that shit immediately.
Well, or they say it's like unban me, and then they don't even tell you the fucking profile to unban. It's like, okay, dude.
Yeah, why would they? Why would they?
Exactly.
That would be too logical.
You know, and then you unban Input Funny, and he's already talking smack, and it's like, okay, buddy.
I really feel bad for that guy.
I mean, it's just, it's just, you know. It's an anomaly.
More of a
It's
sourpuss in my life.
It's an anomaly.
It's over.
I just want YouTube to.
Chris H. super chatted $9.99.
Is that ass?
World
It
class
probably is,
digital
actually.
producer / streaming audio engineer.
The other platforms seem to have no problem.
Well, that's because that's what it was made for. So, they have the advantage, I suppose.
I suppose.
You know?
What do you think, Baldur's Gate?
Oh, shit. Oops. Closed out the wrong window. All right, we're going to launch into Baldur's Gate 3. It is time. And we'll see if we can get the Senator back on the air. Didn't mean to close it out. All right, we're going to launch Baldur's Gate 3. My drivers are obsolete, and it still runs great. So here we go. The view count's dropping hard. Baldur's Gate 3. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
Mark from Washington, D.C. Just want to give you some support. Thank you for streaming. I just only one critique.
Yeah.
I love Baldur's Gate. I like the way you play. I like your streams, the way you stream video games with your own unique style.
Yeah.
But, dude, you're flying over dialogue too fast. And
Well,
I think it's all about the dialogue. You're really flying too fast. That's all. I mean, maybe take a little bit of time and go through them.
well, if we can understand where the conversation's going, I mean, we don't need to hear. I mean, I can read it faster than they say it to get the gist.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's it. No other.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
You're great, man. Thank you, brother. Bye.
Well, they're already critiquing the show. Jesus Christ! What did Trent Reznor say about like everyone's a critic now? Like, dude, holy fuck, dude. We're skipping it because we understand the gist of the conversation, or we've already seen where it's going to go. And if I don't understand it, I'm not going to just listen to it and pretend to understand it. I'm sorry. Oh, we're with this goblin lady. Yeah. Hello? Hello? The controller's... Where do we go? I think this is... We have to do this. We have to do this. Oh, jeez. Guys, I'm not going to take calls right now. I'm playing the game. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, it's Duncan. I just
Yeah.
want to say Starfield has been promoting shirts on Twitter.
Really?
Starfield, yeah. They've been promoting a shirt.
Really? On their Twitter?
Yeah, that's all I can say because of my cousin.
Yeah, all right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, man. Hello? Guys, I can't take calls right now. If the senator wants to get on and continue, I mean, that's fine, but I'm trying to play this game. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do anything in this game. Holy shit, I don't remember it taking that long. Apparently, I'm skipping dialogue, and that's a big no-no. I've already seen this like 3 times. I've already seen all of this. There's no other way to do this. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you pick on this. Actually, can you do it here? Yeah, you got to go into this area. Hello? You basically have to fight her. I don't think there's any other thing you can do. Yeah. You gotta make sure the other guys are leaving. Hello?
Hey, it's Duncan.
Yeah.
Your quality, like your audio, turned down, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
The calls and
Yeah.
the game. I just wanted to call in.
There we go. Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay. You have a good night, Michael. I'll
Thanks.
be watching.
There we go. Imagine forcing yourself to play this crap. I'm not forcing myself to do anything. But if you want to think that, then okay. I just wish we could get some guidance a little bit here and there on what I'm doing. I don't know how to play this game, really. I mean, I'm totally new to this, you know? And it's like, well, you would think, one thing about the Elden Ring fan base is that they told you how to fucking play it. Like, if you didn't know how to play it, they said, hey, this is how you fucking play it. Like this, like I'm not getting any... Oh, shit. Hello? Okay, we're having, the headset is break. Yeah, the headset is... Guys, I was waiting for the good senator to call back in, but I don't know if he's calling back in, so... There we go. We have to send these guys out of here. We have to send... This fucking headset is breaking. Ungroup. Hello? Are they leaving?
Ready to clean, don't want.
Oh my god, bro. Is there a fast way to get these? Oh my god.
It's just
Send them back to the
something
camp.
I have to live with. You could say that, but it's not the sort of thing I can just tell anyone. Let's see if we can build up some trust first. If you're sure. As you like.
What to do? Wonder if the gods are watching me.
But the look of guilt on your face was priceless.
Even the dialogue, there's just so much shit going on here. Yeah, go to the camp, fuck off. You can't do the mission without... Oh my god, we sent the wrong person to the camp. Did they disappear? This game is trash, bro. Do we have to do this mission, or is this... I don't even know what the fuck's going on in this game, dude. Like, what is a side quest? What is a main quest? Don't have a fucking clue. Is this a side quest, yes or no? Is this a side quest? Is this a side quest? We don't know it. We don't even know at all. I thought we had a few Baldur's Gate players in here, but I guess not. Weird. Well, thanks for nothing. I'm not going to wait around for answers, dude. We got to make some progress in this game tonight. But it's hard because this whole thing, all these guys attack you.
Smells like burnt flesh.
Is this a side quest or not?
None of you are worthy.
It says quest marker. I don't know if that means a side quest or not.
How do we get closer to her? Do what us true souls come up. No, priestess gut. Let's.
I know
that. It's just something I have to live with. It's not the sort of thing. What can I? It's nothing.
What in the blue fuck is going on?
What makes you think I'm hiding anything? If I have something to share, I'll let you know.
Some of these should be like color coded or something because you like actually have to read. How do you tell her to leave? Jesus.
If you're sure. As you like.
See, even that takes 20 years to do. Who's the main character? No, 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 no. Wait, what the fuck?
Oi, come here. I ain't ready to. Psionic feedback. I think.
Oh. Man, if we can get one hit, one kill on this, that'd be fantastic. Why didn't I, We need the missile or something, dude. gonna be a miss. Oh my god, bro. This game is trash. I don't know. We're getting screwed up the ass, bro. Where's my other guy at? Oh! Guys, I can't fight all these guys. We can't do this mission. It's too hard. Oh, fuck me, dude. You can't do anything, and then when I move, it's gonna attack. Why? God, I wish we had someone here that knew how to play this game. I'm pretty sure I didn't skip the tutorial, and if I did, well... I'm pretty sure I said no. I'm not fighting all these guys, bro. This is ridiculous. We gotta do a different mission. Unless we have to do this one. That's why I was asking if it was a side quest, because this one's hard. I don't even know where I'm at. There's like 1 million people in this castle. Do we have to do this or not? Do we have to do this or not? This is what I like playing this game. I can't with this audience. They don't even chat about it. It's like, okay, then why even tune in? Okay. I gotta do a different mission. I can't do that right now. I'm not getting any help in the chat. So. Get the pillow ready. You guys can't handle it. I'm not doing this mission. I think we have to, but I can't. There's too many enemies unless we knew how to play the game in a way that made sense, which we don't, so. You know, I can handle the combat when it's a few enemies at once, but not when it's like a dozen enemies on the screen. I'm not trying to do. That's pure insanity. I want to make a little bit of progress here, but dude, it ain't looking good. I think that's where we have to go. How do we... It's like people are literally like, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the game. I'm not gonna watch." I don't know what's going on with people in here, but they'll watch like obscure PS3 games that no one's ever heard of or cared about. Like, dude, I think that's an excuse. Unless there's like some weird, there must be some weird Baldur's Gate 3 thing that I'm not aware of. Oh shit, I don't know where to go. I mean, I guess we have to do it.
What are you doing? You lie.
It's the same outcome every time. What the fuck?
Of course. My name's Grimmer, idiot. Right, yes. Not
It's the same outcome every time. Wait, what does this do? I want to see if he disappears. Last time we tried to do that, but there was a cutscene that interrupted us. Can we talk to him? Nope. What if we attacked him? Hello. Holy shit. Rescue Volo.
They're drow. They're stuck-ups. Ignore them and be happy they didn't throw you to the...
Golem returns.
Keep your hands steady through...
This is the bear.
We're juicing it up. Boss is thinking of serving it. We made it. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya. What here? Get lost if you can't stand a bit of rough out.
Oh my god. We had 3 options there. It's over. Yikes! How do we get more action? It can't just be one enemy. It's always got to be a million enemies to fight. Oh my god, bro. This is a 6-hour combat session right here. Pretty soon it's the whole castle you're fighting. I thought the bear was going to side with us. I'm turning this off. Okay. It's a million enemies, dude. Oh my god, bro. It's too hard. It's just too hard. It's the biggest problem with the game. It's too hard.
Ain't polite to stare, wormwort. If you ain't got the guts to get branded,
Smells like burnt flesh here.
are you ready for the absolute mark on your flesh? Then I'll hear a voice.
Blood Shrine.
Greetings, child. Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner? But pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? But forgive me, but please let me alleviate this as through my work.
Go ahead.
Both love. Simply face the wall and let us begin, dear one.
What?
Yes, this will do nicely.
What?
The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. Do not keep.
Don't wear him out entirely, priest.
Good. Turn towards the wall. Do not keep quiet, dear child. Embrace it. Almost there, dear one. That's it!
Not the worst technique, priest. Good.
Sweet child, while I enjoyed that, I'm afraid your reaction was lacking. To gain Leviathar's favor, nevertheless, thank you.
What? It didn't do anything.
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Oh my god, bro.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But...
Please, stop!
Ah,
The mark glows, but you feel nothing.
the geek's stuck in here with his mates. He doesn't want to tell us where it is. But he can't resist forever. We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Oh, yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner? Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
Yikes.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it. Oh, let me try that fancy whip thing after. Now is not the time to ask that.
Why is no one following me?
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Now here's somebody.
I can't be. I can't. We gotta.
Touch you too.
Deluded cultists who thought we were talking to a god.
Oi, come here. Ready to clear your head?
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pick.
So slippery.
An image.
Hell, don't be.
You.
I ain't deceiving. This.
$91. Can you skip all this? Oh, jeez. Thought there was a way you can exit combat. Holy shit. Oh. Where's the main boss? Whoa. Okay. The whole game broke. Where is the very easy option, bro? We're gonna have to just not play this until they put out a very easy patch.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Then I guess that's the end of the game for me. Is what you're saying. All these experts are coming out of the woodwork now, and they were just literally bitching about the game here in the chat. Now they're like, went on Wikipedia and looked up how to fucking play the game. Oh my god, bro. Why did it save that? Well, we can't advance the main story. I can't fight all those goblins in there, dude. I don't like big battles like that. You know, a few enemies, that's okay, but when there's like fucking 600 enemies in here, fuck that shit. No one is over encumbered except the fucking main boss.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. Aye, so much fun.
Well, let's see if we can do something out here.
His voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and grow you.
I'm leaving.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Not the vilest any of us have seen of late, unfortunately.
Blessed be to God!
Let's save and go this way. F5. I'm gonna go this way. It says don't go this way because it's too hard, but the game's already hard anyway, so. See where this takes. We need this new area. Oh. What? Someone in your camp wants to speak to me. Hello? Well, I don't know. I think we're about done with this game. I mean, it's good, but it's just the difficult level is too high for me. If they had a super easy mode, I'd plow through the whole game. It's
I know that look. It's just something I have to live with.
Well met.
It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. John, we should have a chat. Come.
Oh, man.
There, middle of somewhere. The house. Go on. It might just be your last. Call it what's better than a devil you don't know? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But I could fix it all. Like that. Only to realize, try to cure it, and when hope. Such a tease. All those, one might say, I'll be there.
What?
I came just in time.
Oh my god.
And I'm here to... Don't worry. You will not become...
No, the thought crosses your...
There is great. I will keep the fight.
Tonight you wonder you would have... As you... When the proud...
Milo, I followed you, my
This leprechaun.
You don't sleep, what makes... There... It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that... You watch it.
What a day.
I warn you, I'm exceptionally well armed.
A friendly face. You know, I've had nothing. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? All business? Inside that temple is a gift. But I'm not the I have been. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me... What new... Now... Where... What... Where... What... Where...
Monasteries, as gaudy as any noble's palace. That did nothing. It's uncooperative.
I couldn't tell you.
Seems not.
Time to waste. Maybe not the right time. Hard to budge. Good thing I'm stronger than I look. Maybe not the right time.
It's over!
Stain's asshole super chatted $4.99. I love the sounds Stain makes when I make cream.
That's enough. On your feet.
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it.
Silence! Move! Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
So the Gith are at odds with the Absolute as well. Oh, if only they'd just wipe each other out.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
I didn't exactly dress for hiking mountains. Shame we couldn't procure some pack mules or horses.
Horses? Perish the thought. Those ill-tempered beasts are prone to biting.
Well, so are you, but we keep you around, don't we?
And I'm not offering any rides, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, man. I don't know what I'm doing in this game, bro. Well, the game's just too hard. I've already said that last time around, you know, and it stands even more so today than yesterday. The game's just too hard. So, I guess we're going to end it here. I don't know. I think we're done. So, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. We'll see you later. Take care.